given, and similarly yes, no, not given. Both are of the same pattern. So these are the most challenging type of question that come up in IELTS reading, and can be found in both academic and general IELTS reading. So you'll be given informational statements. There'll be a statement with some fact, and you must decide whether the information given in the statement is true, false, or not given as per the reading passage. So there'll be a passage given. Based on that, there'll be some lines, facts would be stated, and you have to identify that the given question statement is true, false, or not given. So what do you mean by true, false, or not given? So if the statement matches or agrees with the information given in the passage, then it is true, obviously. If what is given in the question as a statement is exactly as what is written in the passage statement, then it is true. If it is contradicting to the info in the passage, then it is false. And if the information is not found in the passage, then it is not given. Similarly, yes, no, and not given is same. Tested in argumentative passages which gives some kind of opinion, and they have a certain kind of arguments in them that contain opinion, views, or beliefs of writer or other people who are mentioned. And true, false, and not given type questions are tested in descriptive passages, like general passages that contain factual information about a topic. So what they mean to say here is that the passage is always correct. You can't say that sometimes students have this confusion that this is a statement, this is the given passage, and they say no, it is not given in the passage, but they still consider it true. I don't know why there is this concept, but it's entirely wrong. The passage will always be right. You cannot challenge the passage. Yes, you have to look at the question, look at the statement given in the passage, then accordingly answer true, false, not given. But you can't say that the passage, the information is wrong. What does it mean is that you do not have to work with your experience and your knowledge and your understanding. What is given here, does it match here? If yes, true. If no, false. And if it is not only mentioned, then it's not given. Now what are the strategies? So read the question, read the instructions. These are the general strategies. So read the question and identify the keywords in the statement, so that you have it's easier for you to find it in the passages. Turn the statement into the question. What you do is turn the statement into a question. We'll see a lot of example based on this. Now locate the similar words in the passage by scanning. This is also we follow in all the question types. Evaluate it if they're same, synonyms, opposites, or if there is no match. So even it's not that the exact language would be there. It is a possibility that there might be synonyms written there. It might have some opposite meaning to it, or if there is no match at all to the given statement. So look for synonym, antonyms. Try to guess out the meaning of the sentence. Does it fit my statement? But don't lose the essence of the statement. Do not assume it so much that it changes its actual meaning. Accordingly, decide whether the statement is true, false, or not given. Now there are some tips. So first tip is the statement mostly follow chronological order. The statement follow chronological order. It means that it is obviously would be written in a sequence form. Once you find the first answer, proceed to the next sentence. So if I found the first answer in the first line of the second para, then the next question, look out for the consecutive lines. Watch out for those words that can slightly change the meaning of the sentence. For example, many, some, never, few, all, etc. So sometimes in a statement, even while solving other competitive exams also, they always say you to always look out for the word not. Which of the following is not a herbivore animal? But in a hurry, we skip this not part. I don't know why it happens, but it's like a human tendency to do. Which of them is a herbivore animal? Now they had asked you about not, and you wrote about which are. So words like these that could be missed, and therefore the meaning of the sentence would be lost, and you would mark a wrong answer. So never. A sentence might say never. You missed out this word, or you missed out to interpret the meaning of this word. The whole 1 marks is lost. So do not waste too much time on one question. If you can't find 1 mark, if you can't find the answer, you are like reading the paras over and over again. So do not waste your time here. If you can't find one, mark it not given. So there would be a possibility that it is not given in the passage only, and you're panicking that, oh my god, I cannot scan and spot the answer. but only when you think you have now started to waste your time. Not in every question, not every time you can do this. Do not get confused between false statement, true or false. Okay, this is typed, this is a typographical. I'm not given. This may sound obvious, but the statement is not given may sound obvious, but the statement does not necessarily have to be either true or false. At times the information might not be given in the passage, so don't shy away from writing the not given option. It might be that the information is not given in the statement. This is a general thing where people shy away from writing not given. So if the information is not there, you should not shy away from writing not given. Some people write false. Never try to answer based on your prior knowledge of the topic. The passage could be slightly different from your prior knowledge of the topic. Do not make assumptions. So don't answer based on your own understandings. Paraphrasing, sometimes there are chances of getting paraphrased sentences, so look out for synonyms of the same word. If you are thinking ki, okay, this exactly is like, in one place there is written works in, and the other place it's written does her job at some other place. So don't get confused. All right. Exactly the words are not matching, hence it is not given or false statement. So look for the same word. It becomes easy to find whether the statement is true or false or not given. Sometimes there will be synonyms or antonyms given, so the best way to determine a sentence is just by looking at the keywords, which can either be synonyms or antonyms of the given word. So these were the few of the tips. You can take screenshots if you want. Now there is a tip 1, which is like a band 9 tip, the most important tip of all time, which you need to just take a screenshot of this from here till like here. Take a screenshot. I'm going to pause it for a second. Now these all information you will not find anywhere in the internet, over the internet. This is my challenge to you. These are very peculiar and straight up band 9 tips. People pay to get this kind of information. They pay 10,000, 20,000 rupees to these various institutes and get the information. I'm giving it to you for free. So at least I deserve this much, that you can subscribe to my channel. Okay, it is for free, no cost is there. Like the video if you really understood and liked my video, and share it with other friends also who are preparing for IELTS, or there is someone in your knowledge who might be struggling to pay so much amount of money to give to these institute, but they are really destined and they are really determined to give this exam. To share this video with them. Turn on your post notification, because now there will be a series of videos I'm going to post about IELTS and various tests given in IELTS. So please do subscribe, like, share my videos. Now this is an important tip to solve the true, false and not given question. Write it down. Even you can write it down in your rough sheet while you'll be giving exam, because at that particular moment of time you won't feel panicked and you'll feel prepared. No one will tell you this tip anywhere. So when you look at the question, right now you have not looked at any question, so you are thinking that, oh, it's true, false, not given. But when you look at the question, you will find it difficult to solve. So whenever you look at a particular question, just ask yourself, do I have the given info given? Do I have the information given in the passage? If your answer is yes, suppose my answer is yes, I have the information given. I have the information, yes. So is it matching? Is that information matching? Yes, that information is matching. The question's information is matching the passage information. So it is true. If the information is not matching, then it is obviously false. For example, I say that suppose I say, for example, that I have 2 years of experience, or comparing this to other statement, I have worked for 2 years overall. Now this is my passage statement and this is the question. They say that this is the passage. Okay, I can't write the full passage, I'm giving an example. This is a question. They say whether this statement is true, false or not given. Now, do not get confused. I have worked for 2 years overall. I have 2 years of experience. Experience here is paraphrased as worked. Overall is written that total he has a 2 years experience. So this statement is actually true. Just because the wording is changed, you can't say false. And if there is no information given at all about experience or work, all these things, then the statement is not given. So now the next thing is, if suppose your information is, do I have the info given? No, I do not have the information given. No, so it means that my answer is absent, means my information is absent in the passage. So I'm going to mark not given. That is what I'm going to write. So this is a very important technique to solve questions, especially when you do not have the time, or you're a kind of person who panics a lot. So there it is going to help you. Now, for example, this is the question. The question says, I live in Bangalore. Options given to me is, I live in Bangalore is written in the passage. Based on that, I have to mark, if the following statements would have come, what would my answer be? I live in Bangalore, option A. I live in Mumbai, and Smita lives in Bangalore. So I live in Bangalore is, if I say, is the information given? Yes. Where does I live? Matlab, where do I live? In Bangalore. So yes, the information where do I reside is given in the passage. Okay. Yes, it is. The info is given. Next is it matching? So yes, the matching part is also correct. Yes, it is matching. So this option A is true. I live in Mumbai. So where do I live? Is the info given? Yes, the info is given indeed, that I live in Mumbai. But does the information match? Yes, they talk about where I live, but does the information match? No, it does not match. So this is a false statement. This does not is similar to the passage. Smita lives in Bangalore. So where do I live? Where do I live? Is the information given? Where do I live? No, they're talking about someone else. This is not the name that we are talking about. We are talking about our own self. Okay. So no, it's not talking about, the information is not given in the paragraph. Forget about whether it's true or false. So this is a not given statement. Now you can see the answer. I live in Bangalore. Info given. Yes. Is it same? Then yes, it's a true statement. I live in Mumbai. Info given. Yes. Similar hai? Nahi. So it is a false statement. Smita lives in Bangalore. Info given. It's not only given. So there's no question about same or not. So not given. So option A is true. Option B is false. It can't be not given as asked in this question. As we asked this question in the beginning itself, whether the info is given or not. So your answer was yes. So the info was given. Now we have to look for whether it's true or false. But you cannot write not given, even if it is not matching with the statement. Option C is not given, since the information about where I live is not given and where Smita lives is given only. So similarity between true and false. A lot of times people get confused between whether we have to write true or false, or we have to write true, false, not given, or what. So when the info is given in the passage about the written statement in our question, then it will be true, between true and false. So this is the similarity, that the info is given. Info would be given in the passage. It's not about a question of whether the information is given, but the information is given. So it is going to be the similarity between true and false. Now there is another option that we will discuss. The first is, there are two statements given. Open on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Something that is open on Thursday, Friday and Sunday. And only open on Thursday, Friday and Sunday. Now what is the difference between these two statements? Only, by adding the word only itself, the meaning of the statement is changed, which was our tip here. They said that sentence, watch out for those words that can slightly change the meaning of the sentence. If you if you underestimated this word, right now it's highlighted so much so you are looking at it, but it changes the meaning. Here the information is about Thursday, Friday and Sunday, but there is no info about other days. In this sentence, there is information about Thursday, Friday and Sunday, but by adding the word only, it is figured out that it is closed on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. That is, the remaining of the weekdays, it will be closed. Only on Thursday, Friday and Sunday it will be open. So options for this statement 1. If I say कि this is the passage statement, based on this, there are few options given. You have to say it is true, false or not given. So you can visit park on a Monday. Based on statement 1, option this statement, the questions are asked. Can I visit the park on Monday? It says it's open on Thursday, Friday and Sunday. Does it give information about Monday? The statement says, can you visit the park on Monday? This was our next tip, that turn the statement into a question. If I turn this statement into a question कि क्या मैं मंडे को पार्क जा सकती हूँ based on this answer, based on this option, no, I cannot go park on Monday. ये मैं definitely नहीं कह सकती because the information is not given. So why did not I choose false? Because there is no information given about Monday. There is only information given about Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. If they would have said I can go to park on Friday, then it would have been a right statement. Or I could not go to park on Friday, then it would be a false statement. But no info about Monday, so it's a not given statement. The park is open for children. Who all is the park open for? Does anywhere here it says anything about children or adults or teenagers or any age group? No. Is the information given about children? It says about open, but does it talk about children? No. So the information is not given. Entry to the park is available on a Sunday. Entry to the park is available on a Sunday. Does there is an information given about Sunday? Yes. Is it correct? Yes. So it is a true statement. It is true. The park is closed on Sunday. Is the information given about Sunday? Yes. Is the information correct? No. Why? Because Sunday ko to park khula hai. So this is a false statement. So false as information is given, but the option does not match the statement. Now there is another statement. Entry only for children below 12 years. This you will solve on your own. I'm going to give you a gist, like a very broad perspective. Entry is given only for children below the age of 12 years. एक condition भी लिख दी उन्होंने. Now, मेरे options क्या क्या है? Adults are not allowed. So, is the information given on adults who are allowed, who are not allowed? Yes, the information is given. Who are allowed? Only children are allowed. If they would have said entry for children, then it's a conditional statement where you are free to make assumption whether the entry is open for other age groups or not. But they say only for children. It means adults are not allowed. That is what they are trying to say from this statement. So it is a true statement. Information given, yes. Is it matching the statement? Yes. Kids need to show a ticket. Is the information given? No. It's the given is nahi hai information, so it will be not given. Children above 12 years will be permitted. There is any information about children who are above the age of 12 years? And are they allowed? Yes, the information is given about children's permission. And they say below the age of 12 years. So above the age of 12 years ko allowed hi nahi hai. I turned it into a question. And is the information given about all these three factors? Yes. Is it matching? No. So it is a false statement. Now, statement is entry for children below 12 years. Adults are not allowed. Is this information given? No. So it is a not given statement. Children under the age of 12 will be allowed. Entry for children below 12 years age. Literally, the information is similar and it is correct. So it's a true statement. Then, this place is fun for children. Is this information mentioned anywhere in this statement? No. So it's a not given statement. Now let's solve a question. Let's first read the instruction. True. Okay. Do the following statements agree with the views of the writer? And what else in the reading passage? In the boxes on your answer sheet, write true if the statement agrees with the information, false if the statement contradicts with the information, and not given if there is no information on this more than once. Okay. Now we will look at this flowchart. We'll keep this flowchart in our mind and then solve the questions. We'll first read the question and highlight the keywords so that we can find it out. So, where is the question? Here it is. So, my first statement here in the question is alien civilization may be able to help human race to overcome serious problems. So, this statement says that if alien civilization is done, it will help human race to overcome serious problems. Okay, SETI scientists, SETI scientists are trying to find a life form that resembles humans in many ways. So, is this statement true? Whether the SETI scientists are trying to find out the life form that resembles humans. The Americans and Australians have cooperated on joint research projects. Is it true or false or not given? We'll understand once we read the paragraph. So far, SETI scientists have picked up radio signals from several stars. The NASA project attracted criticism from some members of Congress. If a signal from outer space is received, it will be important to respond promptly. Now, what is happening here is that you will have to first look for answer number. Finding answer number 1 is very crucial in questions which would have a chronological order. or which would have this kind of pattern where the first answer is found in first para, the second in second. Because once you have found first answer, then from there you can go down below. Sometimes in the same passage, just line by line, you'll find the answers. So what you need to do is you be very careful while finding the first answer. Again, next thing is, if you're not finding any information relating to a particular statement, write not given. Don't just skim and scan the passage once, but here see there's E paragraph number is given. So A B C D E, like total of 5 paras are given. If you have that kind of time where you can just look at few paras, then you can, otherwise just move on. Now, our alien civilization may help human race to overcome serious problem. Let's see where we can find alien civilization, human projects, human population. Okay. Mm, let's find this words. Alien civilization. Can alien civilization be able to help human population? What was the question? Human race to overcome serious problems. Let's quickly scan the pages, paras. Alien civilization. There's a gallery. Alien civilization. Okay, I'm going to find a word here. An alien civilization could choose many different ways for sending information across galaxy. Okay, this is not my answer, but